I say, yeah, YouTube, back with another one. Surprisingly, I'm in the car, but I'm not on the way to the gym or coming from the gym right now. I'm actually finna go to the store right quick. Hold on, check out my wallet here. I'm actually about to go to the store right quick, and it brought me to want to make this video because like I said in my my last video about first impressions, this one's gonna be about your image, yo. Your image is very important, you know, because that is your first impression. You know, you should always try to be as presentable as possible. Men, you should always try to be as presentable as possible. And women, you should always try to be as pretty as possible. You know, no matter what you're doing. Like right now, I'm gonna go to the store. You know, it's a quick little store run. I just gotta pick up some groceries right quick. But even still, and be out in the world and be out in public, I want to be presentable. I want to look decent. I want to smell decent. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I ain't got too much on. Just some black shorts, and that ain't, you know, black shorts. This sweater and a hat. You know what I'm saying? But it looks neat. It all looks nice. It's presentable. It ain't dirty. It don't stink. It ain't got no holes in it. You know, not fashionable holes. It ain't got no fucking holes from wear and tear in them. You know, and I got on the cologne. You know, even though I ain't gonna be at the store, I'll probably be at the store 20 minutes probably tops. 20 minutes tops. But, you know, you want to step out into the world and present yourself as somebody who cares about their appearance, as somebody who, you know, you should always want to command respect with your look. You know, you should always want to be presentable. You know, you never know who's looking at you. You never know who you're going to see while you're out in public. Could be at the store, you see a fine female, somebody you find attractive, and you out just looking any old kind of way. You're not even in a position to make a move if that's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? You're not in a position to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Game or not, you don't look appealing. You don't look attractive. You look like you don't care about yourself. You out here dirty socks, dirty flip-flops, dirty shoes, just, you know. And like I said, as possible, as presentable as possible, because who knows, maybe you just got done doing some work on the house or some shit. You got to run in somewhere right quick. So now you can't be presentable, right? But if you have the time, space, and apparatus to do it, then go ahead and make sure that you as presentable as possible. I ain't saying go out and throw in a suit and goddamn every fucking minute. No, for whatever it calls for. Wherever you're going, wherever the situation is, whatever the situation calls for, but make sure you look clean overall and look presentable. You ain't gotta throw in a cologne, but you know, just make sure you don't stink. You're gonna be walking past people gonna be looking at you. You're always being judged, right? And like I said in my last video, it's always, no matter where you go or what you're doing, it's always your first impression to somebody, somewhere, every time you step out of the house. So with that being said, you always want to maximize your opportunities to be presentable, to make a good first impression. Like I said, you're not going to impress everybody. That's not what the goal is. The goal is for you to be the best version of yourself every time you step out. Every day, to be honest, but every time you go, you know, every time you're in public, you want to make sure that your look says, I am somebody to be respected. I am somebody that cares about their appearance, cares about how they look. So that means you care about other things. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's what girls pay attention to. That's what most people pay attention to. Just like with your body. Your image is everything. Just like with your body, whatever your body, if you're fat and out of shape, what message does that present to people? Presents to somebody who doesn't care about their health, their wealth, doesn't care about, isn't disciplined. You know, these are all the messages that are perceived just off of your body. Not even the clothes you got on, just off of your body. So that's why you want to get, like I always say, you always want to get into the best shape of your life. You know what I'm saying? Your clothes will present another story. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't care about how he looks. He doesn't care about his presentation. So he's obviously somebody who you know, doesn't care. So that's the end, you know, doesn't look like, you know, You could look homeless to some people. You could actually be a millionaire, but you look homeless. You know, if that's the message you want to present, then do that. You know, and you can be a millionaire still and look presentable. You know, have a clean T-shirt on, have some clean, you know, nice. Don't have no bum shit on. You know, but you know, your image is everything. Your image, just like they say, your reputation is everything. You know, they say that in the 48 Laws of Power. Your reputation is everything, but your look is everything too, because that's what people see first. They don't see what money you got. They don't see what kind of car you driving, you know what I'm saying, unless they catch you outside, you know. But they, you know, when somebody first meets you, your body speaks. Your body, that's the first thing. That's the first thing that people come into contact with. And your fashion, your style. And then when they get close enough, your smell, you know what I'm saying, your skin, your teeth, your breath, all of that is what is the first impression to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It also will create the halo effect. I ain't gonna explain all of that, look it up. But and that's very important. And then while I'm on the topic of image, your digital image, your social media presence, your online presence, it is very important too. It is very important too. Because you out here online, and your page is you just look like a weirdo. You just look like a creep. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want girls, and y'all want respect, and you want to present this certain look to the world, but then you go to your page, and I don't care what you say, social media is where most people come into contact with you. You know what I'm saying? But they go to your page, and what? You got memes and shit. You don't got no profile picture. You got pictures that's blurry or bad camera. You got fucking pictures that you just online looking any old kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together online. Don't be having these fucking shirt off, shirtless pictures as your profile pictures. 2023, bro. That shit died with fucking MySpace and the beginning of Facebook, bro. You out here with your unless you a personal trainer, and even then, you know, if you ain't making money off of it, put your shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Put your shirt on. Unless you're making money and trying to market it, put your shirt on in your profile picture. As KS would say, masculine silhouette. You know what I'm saying? Just put on a shirt that shows off your frame, or a tank top that shows off your frame, you know, shit like that. You know, on your page, don't be having fucking 1,000 memes or a bunch of just foolish pictures and shit on there. Don't just have a bunch of dumb shit on your page, bro. Don't just have 1,000 memes or 1,000 videos. Or, you know what I'm saying? Concise and bring that shit down. You know, have your page nice and neat. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a fucking 100 posts on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't nobody important. If you ain't famous and nothing like that, what the hell you need 100 posts on your page for? Fucking random shit. You know, it should be you. They should be able to see your face. They should be able to see, you know, if you got, you know, take some pictures so people can see you, but you know, you don't need 1 billion pictures on your page. This ain't that age no more. That's not presentable online. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, if you're trying to make a name in anything, you know, brand, or, you know, just be a presence online in space, people need to see you, and they need to, you know, feel like they can connect with you. So, you know, I post on my story. So I don't post pictures often anymore. You know, if I get dressed up or something, I'll take a nice picture, I'll post it. But as far as that, you know, you'll see me more in my story, my everyday life. You'll see me go to the gym. You'll see what time I wake up. You'll see what I eat for the day. You'll see what I'm doing for the day. You know what I'm saying? You'll be more apt to connect with me or see my daily life, the lifestyle, Wolfgang lifestyle. You'll see me on my story. So you can probably tell me what water I'm drinking, you know, what foods I'm eating, you know. What stage am I at? Am I bulking or am I cutting? You know, things like that. But yeah, if you're gonna be a presence online, you don't have to do this shit. You know, always gotta have a caveat, a disclaimer, because niggas don't listen. But you don't have to do this shit. But if you're trying to become a presence online, a social media influencer or whatever, you need to be able to connect with people. You can't just be a ghost online and not posting content and just having your page look all kinds of goofy. You're gonna look like a bot. You're gonna look like a bot. You're gonna look like an NPC on there. So, you know, make sure your image in person and online are reflective of the message you would like the world to see you as. Whatever you're trying to present or convey to the world as your image, then it needs to reflect in your personal, physical life and online in your digital, you know, in your social media and your digital footprint, right? And that's all I got for y'all. Just a quick, because it was on my mind as I'm on the way to the store. Just always want to be presentable as possible, and for girls, you always want to be as pretty as possible. All right, that means, you know, you're gonna suck your teeth, but, you know, no bonnets. No bonnets. Don't be out here in fucking pajamas and dumb shit. You know, guys, don't be out here in fucking pajamas and wet t-shirts because you just got done in the gym, so you stink while you're in there. Like, just presentable as possible, you know, because you never know who you're gonna come into contact with, and you never know what, you know, what opportunities you could come across at the moment. But that's all I got for y'all. Till next time, it's Wolfgang Peak. This is Wolfgang Lifestyle. I'm out.